Good morning. It is 10:06 a.m. on Saturday, September 30th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, I'm in a slightly weird mood this morning, and I think part of it stems from yesterday just hearing more and more stories about like all the terrible things happening down in Puerto Rico. I think there was an NPR story about ham radio operators in America getting in touch with a handful of them in Puerto Rico and just doing ordinary things like passing on messages for people who have no power and no way to communicate to tell family members that they're okay. So it's like getting a message from you know uh, from you know Steven in Puerto Rico and needs you to call Cindy in California to just tell her that he's okay, that sort of thing. And that inspired me to find a hurricane relief charity and donate. And I did that, but I don't know. It's like the weird feeling I think is not coming from like I. It's not like I think I picked a bad charity or like I don't know, like it wasn't the right thing or something like that. I don't know. I think part of it is just that, like, it doesn't feel like enough. You know what I mean? But at a certain point, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like once you open the door right there, you just like, well, but feels weird to close it again by like defining an amount. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, I guess my heart is just hurting for all those people. And like, a lot of people obviously, um, a lot of people obviously, in need of help, from Harvey and Irma too. But I don't know. I guess I feel like they're being taken care of better. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in a weird mood about the whole thing. I'm not sure how to put a finger on it exactly. Just I don't know, maybe there's a privileged part of me that wanted to think of that donation as a feel better button that I could press and say, well, good. They're hurting, but I did my part, so I'm done now, and I can feel good again. And that's not actually how it works, or maybe not how it should work. And the part of me that knows that is annoyed with the part of me that thought that. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that you all, if you're able, can find a way to help them too. I don't know, it's heartbreaking, and deciding how and how much to help is hard, and it has left me feeling complicated emotions. Um, I think all tied up in the mix there too is that I've overthought this today's episode of Curse of Strahd a little bit. It was I've had 2 weeks to plan it, and so I may have overscripted it, but we'll see. I have to. I have big plans, and how are they going to turn out? I don't know. It'll be fine, obviously, no matter what happens. Um, but yeah, but yeah, just in kind of a weird, anxious mood this morning, and I'm not sure um, where all of that's coming from. I think some of it is, the stuff that I mentioned already. Excuse me. Yeah, but just I'm definitely feeling better from my cold, so that's good. Um, I turned last evening turned into kind of an Amy Adams marathon unintentionally, just because I think like Stars was showing a bunch of her movies in a row, for reasons that are, like they didn't comment on it or anything. But I just saw that Enchanted was on while I was flipping channels and had that on in the background, and then found myself watching it. And then Julia came on after after it, and I watched that. I remembered really liking that when I saw it, when it first came out. And then after that was Sunshine Cleaners, which I actually hadn't seen but had heard good things about, and so I watched that. And that was pretty much my evening. So it was good though. I like Amy Adams, so I was happy to do that, but it was sort of an unexpected way to spend the evening. I was going to do other things, and then I didn't. I did finally beat the final boss of Metroid: Samus Returns, though. All right, well, so we are tomorrow. I will continue my rewatch of Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're into the last 4 episodes now, and that becomes a 4-part finale. Sozin's Comet Part 1. So come closing in on the end of that series now. So I will talk to you about that tomorrow for 5 more minutes. And then, of course, back to Monday, regular style. Talk to you then.